You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
Hi, and welcome to Carolina Varsity's 2013 look at the NCHSAA 3A playoffs. I'm Dale Ross.
And I'm the pet man, Matt Morrow.
Matt, this next game is, I don't know if I want to call them Cinderella or not, but
I don't think so.
Number 9 Forestview, they're just running through the playoffs, 9-4. They've had some big wins. Freedom and High Brighton, I think, were very, very big wins.
Oh, yeah.
And they're going up to kind of over and up to play number 2 Concord 13-0. Forestview last week had a big win, 42-20 over High Brighton, number 5 High Brighton. So they keep having to play these higher seeds, and they're doing well. And Concord had a big win over South Point. South Point was number 3 seed. Very, very good ball team.
Oh, yeah.
Here, I think for you Gastonia people going up, I've said enough about what I think about the Concord Stadium, but it is, besides the lighting and the field, and I think we might have rain Friday. I hope not, because
there's a chance.
The field's not good for that, but the comfort of the stadium is going to be one of those high school environments that, it's going to be electric, I guess, is what I'm looking for. And, just my lead into it, Forestview's got a lot of athletes. Logan Bradley's, on top of his ball game. Forestview can run. Forestview can throw the ball. Concord has obviously been there. As I said earlier, or a few weeks ago, Concord feels like they left some unfinished business in last season's state championship, a game they had an opportunity to win, played in the first half like they could win it, but the second half kind of fell apart against them, or for them, against Havelock. And, so I think they're kind of on a mission as well of completing what they did last year, and, having this Forestview team come in, another Gaston County team. What you think?
Well, if Concord's going to win this one, it's going to be on the line of scrimmage. I think they have an advantage on the offensive line and defensive lines. But I think it's a tough assignment defensively for Concord here, because you got a team that is balanced very well, and they've been running the ball well, and Bradley's been throwing the ball well, like you say. So they're going to have to choose which one they want to do. I think you got to stop the run first with Mo Neal.
Right.
If you look at the play balance that Forestview's shown, Neal had almost 30 carries last week, and Bradley threw the ball maybe 20-something times. Now, that could be a function of Forestview being up and running the ball, to burn clock late.
Right.
But you still got to look at the tendency and say, okay, I got to stop the run first, and then I can figure out ways I want to slow down the passing game. And I think with the advantage Concord has on defensive line, you get pressure with 4 guys against Bradley, or try to at least, and then cover with 7 to slow that passing game down. Now, if they can't get pressure on Bradley, they're going to be in trouble. But I think you can play the run, with 7 guys in the box against Forestview's offensive line. I think you can blitz on early downs versus that run tendency I just mentioned. And if you do catch, Forestview trying to throw, then you get your pressure in Bradley's face. Make him feel uncomfortable. Offensively, obviously, Rocky Reed is the horse, but they're going to have to be balanced against Forestview to keep them honest, because Forestview is obviously going to load up for the run. Concord threw for maybe 67 yards against South Point, and South Point is no world beater against pass defense. So they're going to have to show some balance in the, passing game in order to, keep Forestview from putting 8 guys in the box and just rally into the football against Reed. For Forestview, I think you attack early with the passing game to open up the run. The advantage they have is Concord hadn't seen a balanced attack in a while. They played Northwest Cabarrus in the first round, Piedmont in the second, and South Point last week. Those are all run-first teams. So, you're going to catch Concord in a situation where they're used to seeing run. And these are high school kids. Right. Coach can tell you, okay, you need to stay back and play this zone, or we got man cover 2 or whatever. But, they hadn't done it in a while in a game situation. Maybe you take advantage of that. Defensively, I think obviously load up for the run, make them beat you over the top. I think they can play some press man on the outside. They're talented in the secondary with one of the players the week you mentioned.
Right.
Concord doesn't throw it, that often. I think, I'd play what I call beat me football. I'm putting 8 in the box. I'm putting man. I'm putting one safety in the middle of the field, and I'm telling my front 7 or front 8 guys, you go to the football. And then I'm telling my secondary, you playing pass first, pass first, pass first. You don't look in the backfield. You let the other 8 guys come up and make the play. And that's my plan for Forestview. But I tell you, the way Concord's been playing, they've had some close games against big teams. Forestview's been kind of, they blew High Brighton out last week. They slipped past Freedom. The way they're playing right now, I think they've got confidence. They haven't been in this situation before,
Right.
but they're a senior, heavy team. So are they a team of destiny? Do they feel confident going in here? I think they do. I like Forestview right now, in all honesty.
Well, I think with the balanced attack that Forestview's got, something that South Point couldn't bring to bear as much.
Well, I'll tell you, South Point actually scored off a touchdown.
Yes, I know.
How many times do you say that in the season?
That's right. But they don't really bring it to bear, I think,
Right.
like Forestview can. The Forestview's got the receivers, that McKelty, am I pronouncing
Mike
Kelty Armstrong, yeah. They've got the players out on the edge, and of course, we know about Monell, and Monell's been carrying them to the playoffs. So
Right.
does he have another big night? And, having that, being able to have that two-pronged attack of through the air and on the ground, and be efficient at both of it, and actually it's part of your makeup. I think that makes it a more difficult game for Concord to defend.
Now, I will say this. If we do get rain on Friday, that's heavily in Concord's favor.
Sure, certainly. Well, if we get rain on Friday, the field will be underwater because it doesn't drain. It's a fact. It doesn't drain, especially the home side. It's oh my goodness, it'll be a lake out there. So hopefully not. Hopefully you guys don't have that. If you do, move it to one of the Charlotte schools that's got turf, and you don't have that to worry about. But I'm with you in that I kind of favor Forestview just because I think they've got something going right now. They got that, seem to have that chemistry, that that it factor is kind of playing in their favor right now. Knocking off Freedom, I thought was really big. It was a close win, but knocking them off, and then of course they just, I don't want to say manhandled, but they really took care of business last week against High Brighton. So I'm with you in that boat of Forestview.
Even if they do win, it's not going to be easy. And I got a ton of respect for Coach Padgett.
Yeah.
I've coached against him, a few times in my past. And he's going to have something up his sleeve.
Yeah.
I say that every week with Concord. He's going to have something up his sleeve, and Coach Medlin's going to have to be ready for it.
It should be a good game. I'm hopeful that Jeff will be there. And Jeff's going to do a video and send it to me, and I'll attach it to this. So we'll have Jeff's comments as well. See what he has to say. I'm sure he's picking Forestview.
I'm sure he is.
So
something tells me I think he is.
Doubtful he's going for a spider.
Man.
Okay, well, we thank you. We hope you guys have a great ball game. Thanks.
Can't touch this.